photos. So just get out of here, dude. Okay.
#Sab.
What is up, guys? It is Sab, also known as #Sab, here on YouTube and on Instagram. And today I'm doing the video that has been so highly requested. I searched up and down the internet for it. I contacted multiple people on Instagram for this information before finally, over time, getting bits and pieces of information and learning how to do it myself. So that is what we're doing today. I am going to teach you guys how to get the infamous pyramid beautifully on your Instagram photo. Lickety split. I am going to be very transparent and let you know that I am an iOS user, meaning I have a high phone, not a high phone, but an iPhone. That is what I'm using today. This is going to be for my Apple iPhone users, and you could possibly find something similar via Android. Before we get started, you are gonna need or want to have a really dope photo. So I highly recommend using the OrangeTheory bathrooms because the lighting is phenomenal. This is something I recently discovered for myself. You don't have to use a photo of yourself. You could use a photo of the equipment that you're using. You could use a cool background from Pinterest. Really, the sky is the limit. So first and foremost, have that picture ready. Whatever picture it is that you're gonna use, you want that picture to be ready with whatever filter you want on it, all that jazz, get that going, and then we're gonna get right into the app. So we are going to open up our phone, and the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go down to the OrangeTheory app because we need to download some stats. So most likely this is going to be the last class that you have taken. So we're just gonna scroll down to the last class and we're gonna go ahead and click on that. Now you can see this little square with the arrow. This is going to allow you to get that perfectly square image. I will show an example of it here. You don't want that. That's not what we're working with because we want to be able to erase the background, and the only way to erase the background is to have this nice clean whitish, grayish, all one tone, no ombre feature background. So if you are an iPhone user, you are going to click your power button and your top volume button, and we're going to click it together to take a snapshot. Now we're gonna go in, click on that, and we're going to crop it. And for the first round, we are just going to crop down the pyramid because that's all we want. We're gonna take we're gonna make 3 different photos out of this. So first one's gonna be the pyramid. So we're gonna say, yes, we're all done. We're gonna save it to our photos. And then we're gonna go in and snatch up our calories. So we're gonna crop that down. You see, you guys are getting the hang of this. Make it really easy for yourself. You can choose if you want to put the word calories in there or not. I typically do just because I feel like non-OTF people won't know what the hell is on my picture if I don't have that. So I like to just keep that in there, but you can do whatever you want for your photos. And then last but not least, we are going to put those splat points. All right, once you have your 3 photos saved, we're gonna go ahead and exit out of the OrangeTheory app, and the first app we are going to be using is the Magic Eraser app. I use the free version of this app, which comes with ads. Cool. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna start with our pyramid. So this is where it's going to allow you to crop it further, but we've already done all of our cropping, so we don't even need to do that. So we're gonna go up into the corner here and hit done. And then if you notice down in the bottom left-hand corner, it is already highlighted with the magic erase. So we're gonna go ahead and just tap on the white, and it's instantly gonna give us this checkered background, which allows us to know that it's going to be transparent. So now the next step this is the fine detailing. You're gonna need to take your fingers and spread to zoom in, and we are gonna go in and take all of the little white, go back. You can go back and erase if you need. We're gonna go in and get in as far as you need to, and we're gonna go take the middle sections out because we do not want that tacky white middle. So anywhere that you see a middle section here, so I've got it in the 0. And again, there's that back button if you accidentally erase a color that you don't want to. So we are good to go. So solid, I've got all of the white out, and I'm gonna go ahead and go up here to the share button, and we are going to click on PNG. I always do high resolution. I'm not sure if you need to do that. And that first one is saved. So now we're gonna hit done. We're gonna hit the back arrow, and it's gonna ask us if we wanna start over, and we're gonna say yes, sir. And then we're gonna go back in, and now we're gonna select the calories. We don't need to crop it, so we're gonna hit done again, and we're gonna go in and erase all the white out. So just by tapping, super simple and easy. Oops. We do that from time to time. So the more you do this, the quicker it's gonna be for you, obviously. Like this is, I mean, this really only takes a few seconds. It feels time consuming, but it's not. So once we've erased all the white there, again, we're gonna save it as a PNG, and then we're gonna go back and do our final, which is going to be the splat. Done. We're gonna erase it. Take out the middle of the splat, the middle of the 4, middle of the P, middle of the A, middle of the P, oh, middle of the P, middle of the O, and then we're gonna go from there. Okay, so again, we're gonna save it, high resolution, and we are done with this app. So now we have made all of our images that we wanna plant onto our already perfectly filtered photo transparent, with transparent background, so that we can manipulate them when we need to. So now we're going to go into the second app that we need. And the second app that I like to use is Picsart. Now I do pay for Picsart. I don't know what the price is, but this is a feature that you can do on the free version of the app. So I'm gonna go down here to the plus button. We're gonna go ahead and hit plus. And then I'm gonna go to all photos and let it load. All right, so now we're gonna go down and actually find the image that we want to use for our photo. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this snazzy photo I've got here that I took in the OTF bathroom. Love that for me. So we're gonna open it up. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go down to tools where it looks like a little crop situation, and I am gonna crop because we don't want the sink in that. That's embarrassing for us. So I try to keep it as square as possible so that it's gonna fit accurately on Instagram, and then I'm gonna hit apply, and then perfect. So now I'm gonna go over and see, you can slide through these little options on the bottom. I'm gonna go over to where it says add photo, and I'm gonna click on add photo. And then I'm actually gonna select all of my transparent images, and you can see them loading down here on the bottom. It won't look like they're highlighted on the top, you'll have to see them on the bottom. So all 3 of my transparent images are there now. I'm gonna hit add 3. And they are now gonna pop up on my image, so I can edit them how I please, make them bigger, smaller, decide where to put them. So if you wanna stop here, say you love the OrangeTheory colors, you don't really care about, you know, changing it up a notch, you just wanna keep it true to OTF, then we're gonna go down here at the bottom, oops, and just slide all the way to add border. So see how this 443 calories is updated or highlighted? I'm clicked on that and I'm gonna hit add border, and it's automatically gonna give me that border. So that is the most common question that I get, is how do I add the border? And I personally love that border. I feel like it really makes the image pop and gives it a little bit more of added character. But you can also go in, so for instance, oh, and the cool thing about this added border too is you can change the color of the border if you'd like. It can be anything you want. I typically stick with white though, just I like it clean, consistent. So we can actually go into effects. For instance, we've got our little situation here. If you're under the colors tab, which is what I use most often, you can actually pick. So it already shows you all these different kind of colors that you can go with. I go to the colorize, and then I double click it. So I clicked it once to highlight it, clicked it again to go in, and we can actually go in and change kind of the color grid that you want. So you guys will probably notice that I use this kind of like magenta burgundy color a lot. I love that one. So it just looks really good. And then I can change it up and have like a light pink kind of border if I want. So that is essentially how you do it. Now you can go into effects and do a ton of different things as far as changing your actual color of your pyramid or the color of, you know, your flame or your splat or whatever else you wanted. But this is just the basics. I just wanted to show you guys how I get the border, how I change my photos, how I make them transparent and put them on a photo. And yeah, I hope this helps you guys out. I hope you guys liked this tutorial. Please give it a like if you did, and let me know down below if there's anything more that you're interested in, any other Instagram tutorials. I would consider myself an Instagram savvy person. Oh, somebody's being aggressive. I would consider myself somebody who is pretty savvy on Instagram. So if there's anything that you see that you want to learn or you're curious about, then please let me know in the comments below. And if not, I will see you guys in the next video. And by the way, you guys are killing the transformation challenge. I love seeing your guys' posts. Keep tagging me in them. I am still, for every comment throughout the transformation challenge, I'm still doing a big giveaway in the end. So make sure you guys are throwing down a comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.